So I'm at the workshop and I'm gonna start working on a hydroponic system to grow some vegetables. I'll walk you through the steps. Everything I'm doing I've learned out of looking at other videos on YouTube. So here we go. So I went to Depot and bought two 10-foot long, 4-inch diameter sewer pipes, which are the thin PVC. Because these sewer pipes come with a flange so that the other pipe can just fit in there, I had to cut this part off. That way I could put a regular plug in it. Then I also want them to be half the size, not 10 foot long. So I cut the pipe in half. So I ended up with a 5-foot long pipe with two covered plugged ends. The next thing I did was I cut these indentations on a piece of wood with the jigsaw and attached legs to it. So I have one of those sets on each corner. This is what the pipe is going to look like once it's laid in there. The net cups arrived today, so I was able finally to measure. I have circular saw on the drill. Put them in and make the holes. I decided to make a row of 7-inch holes for the smaller plants, and then in the back we're going to go 10 inches apart. I still have to go buy that larger round saw for that. And we'll keep going. So here we are looking out the meadow. Back to our project. This is the finished pipe. I have here a drain, and to check whether the water is draining on the sides of the hole. This will go right here. And will be connected to that pipe, just like that one over there, which will drain into our big 27-gallon container, which has water. You can see they're draining right now. It has two air pumps or air strips like the ones you have in your aquarium, and over there you can see they pump to circulate the water coming out the pipe. 4-way distributor right there. Each one comes into its own little hole to fill the pipe, and there's the project. The plants are 3 weeks old. They just went into the system 2 days ago because I was growing them in other little pots, but there you can see all the water inside. And some of them, you can actually see some of the roots already coming out of the pots. I don't know if we can take a look in here, but through there you might be able to see a little spring of water going back into the circulating pump. So that's the project completed, and we'll give you an update. It's now been about 3 weeks since the plants were placed on the system, and as you can see, everything is growing well. Today I had to add the railings because the tomatoes keep growing, and actually we already have 1 or 2 few baby tomatoes. We also have a first bloom on the pepper plants, and as you can see, the lettuce and Swiss chard are growing very nice. So next report we'll probably be eating something. Well, it's another beautiful afternoon back in the meadow, and we're gonna take an update on what's been happening in our hydroponic system. You'll see lots of empty containers because the lettuce was a flop. It's too hot out here for lettuce. It grew up to a foot tall and went to seed before we could have any single leaves of lettuce out of it. But as you can see, the peppers are doing really good. We have another here of the green ones. So those are doing excellent. We're starting to try cucumbers, hoping that they will just drop between the tubes here and they'll do good with the heat. And the tomatoes have been going excellent. We've been eating tomatoes for about 2 weeks now. In this little cup here, I don't know if you could get to see, but there's the water. That's how high the water level goes up in the cups. And from there, once again, it just comes to these little pipes, come out, drains back into the big container where it gets fertilized and recycled constantly. I think this is the last video I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be posting this thing. Any new updates? Oh, I forgot to say, bok choy. Never tried bok choy in my life. That one is actually doing good, and it's very tasty for the salads, even better than regular cabbage. Very good if you mix it with lettuce. So, okay, that's it. Hope this gets you interested in trying your own system. Bye bye.